everyone, welcome to my 2025 gear video. Before we jump into the gear, I want to tell you guys about some exciting changes. Most of you guys know this channel as the main place where I get to publish my series episodes, where we get to interview a new guest athlete every episode, find out what makes them the best at what they do, and then we go ski something rad with them. We have some exciting series episodes planned for this year, but we also have some new additions to the channel that I'm excited about, that I'm calling the hit list. These are going to be single objective, day in the life videos, but only the most exciting days here in Jackson. So look out for those. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your enemies to subscribe too. And yeah, let's get into the gear. Now, I did a gear video last year, so I'm not gonna go over everything that's the same. Last year, I went over my avalanche airbag, my beacon, my goggles, my poles, and a couple of my ski boots. So if you are interested in any of those pieces of gear, you guys can click right here. I'll put a link. And the last thing I wanna talk about before we jump into this year's gear is this t-shirt that I designed. It's for sale on my website. This is a photo of my run during Kings and Queens of Corbett's in 2020 when I became the first woman to land a backflip in Corbett's. It's just the moment that launched my career, and it gave me so much confidence and motivation to keep following my dreams, and I know it did that for a lot of people who were watching that day. So wanted to make this t-shirt so we could commemorate that feeling and keep following our dreams together. You can find it on my website if you like the design. So the first thing I want to show you guys is my absolute favorite pair of skis this year, the Scott C116s, C as in S-E-A, it stands for Ski Everywhere Anytime. These were designed by my good friend and teammate Parkin Costain, an amazing skier. This is one of Scott's first true playful freeride ski, and I've been having so much fun on it. It is full poplar wood core from tip to tail, which really adds a lot of responsiveness. They're really, really poppy, which helps you boost off terrain features when you're trying to catch some air. There is some Titanol reinforcement under the base plate for mounting, and just enough to help you like stomp those big airs. And the rest is fully wood core. You guys can see the early rise starts here. And past the early rise, they have this thing they're calling spin technology, which is a little bit of rocker, and that adds for like easier pivoting on your ski, because this is a 21 meter radius ski, which sounds really, really long. This spin technology makes it easier to slarve and pivot on these skis, so you don't have to worry about it being too long of a turn radius. A lot of our backcountry in Jackson off the tram is just boot packing, so I don't have to worry about my tech gear too much. Most days I'm just gonna be riding these look pivots. I do have another pair of skis of these same skis with ATK bindings. Now these are my new favorite touring bindings. They are the ATK Free Raider 15 DIN tech bindings, and they're really, really light. They're only 395 grams, which is less than a pound. So it makes these significantly lighter. And these are the skis that I'm gonna use for any tour where I am more concerned about the free riding on the way down. If I wanna hit cliffs or do jumps on the way down, I'm bringing these touring skis. The bases on these skis, so every sea ski has a different sea animal on it. This one is the anglerfish for the 116, and you guys can see the design on the base. I mean, how cool is that? If we are less concerned about the downhill, just trying to like make hop turns down a couloir, I have the Scott Pure 109s. So these are gonna be a little bit lighter. They're still pretty stiff. I can trust them on the way down, but these are not what I'm like getting playful on. These are just to make it down comfortably on a steep terrain. For the other two sizes of the C, the 108s are great for a one quiver ski if you want to put a pair of shifts or do PTs on these and be able to do everything on them. That's what these are for. And then these 98s have been really fun to rip around on groomers and slush bumps and side hits or in the park a little bit. These are kind of my inbounds mess around skis, and I've been having a ton of fun on these. The Atomic Hawk Ultra 115 RS. Now, since I'm a size 23.5, I do have to wear women's boots. You guys might know, but it's kind of hard to find a really stiff, good freeride boot. And this one has blown me away. I am in love with it. These have everything I want. They are a 98 last. They're 115, they're stiff, they have a high cuff, and they have grip walk. Now I always add an Intuition wrap and a booster strap. The Intuition wraps are my favorite liners. They are heat moldable, so they're just super snug, and they add some stiffness to the boot as well. There's a really stiff foam in here. These are also pretty light for a boot, and I've found recently that with my style, I like just having slightly lighter equipment. I think it makes me quicker on my feet and more playful. Last year, I talked to you guys about my touring boot. I'm on the same one. This is the Lang XT3. I love these boots so much. They're a great touring boot. They're stiff, they're 115, so perfect for free touring. This isn't really ski gear, but I had to make the plug because I love these so much. The Intuition booties, they're super warm. They come in a high one now, so you don't get snow in your socks. Okay, that's it. BCA has made their first ultralight bag this year. This is a 40-liter ultralight backpack. Plus it has a roll top, so you can add 2 liters of space if you don't roll it all the way down. And then my favorite feature of all BCA bags, you have the side stash pocket right here, which the best thing about this pocket is that whatever you put in there, you don't have to take your backpack off to access it. It has this really long pull tab, so you can open it and reach in there for whatever you want. I put my water in here. If I'm skinning, I'll put my skins in there, so I don't have to take my backpack off for every transition. Now this bag is only 1166 grams, which is about 2.5 pounds, which for a 40-liter pack, that's amazing. It has obviously a designated safety pocket. You have A-frame or diagonal carry options. Great backpack, ultralight. Have used it on a few tours and it's still in really good shape, so it seems really durable to me. Stoked on that. Last thing I want to show you guys is my outerwear kit for the season. Let me put it on really quick. Okay, this is the gear. This is from 11A Outerwear. They're a company I've been with for 3 years. They're out of Sweden, and they just make super high quality technical gear. Everything is super waterproof, breathable, easy to move in. I'm just really stoked with their gear, so I'm stoked to be with them again. This is part of their Bec de Ross line. Bec de Ross is a famous freeride face in Verbier where they host the finals for the Freeride World Tour every year. So you can tell it's meant for free touring. It's their lightest gear. The pants have a little bit of stretch to them, so they're really easy to move in. I love them. Some features. We have a reinforced beacon pocket in here. So there's the regular sewn-on pocket, and then underneath there's an extra zipper and a reinforced pocket for your beacon with a leash, obviously. So if you are touring every day, it's just easier to keep your beacon on your leg, and this is a safe way for you to do that. Other features, giant pockets, absolutely massive, great. High cuff for those extra windy days. Since this is their touring line, it is a little more snug, so I did have to go up a size. Do with that information what you will. They're puffy. Whatever color kit you get, they have a matching puffy on the website, which I think is awesome. This is their Cirrus puffy. It's just their ultralight. Super, super light, super, super warm. I have this in my pack every single day. Okay, last thing, mittens. These are from a local company called Giver. Full leather mittens. These are the most durable leather mittens I have ever worn. I wear them every single day. All I have to do is wax them with leather balm a couple times a year and they stay in perfect shape. I mean, you can tell how much I've worn these and there's no tears. They're still super warm, and you can brand your initials, which is a nice touch. And we are going to have a Veronica Paulson Pro Model mitten coming out in February, so keep your eye out for that. I think that's it for the gear. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. If there's any gear that I missed that you're curious about, let me know. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and send it to your friends who are deciding what gear to get. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.